Republicans have failed to govern once again, and at midnight tonight, millions of Americans will begin to be affected by the government shutdown, starting with the federal employees. Almost 900,000 of them will show up to work tomorrow to begin an orderly shutdown, which will finish sometime around Friday. And by Friday, 900,000-ish federal employees will be furloughed, meaning they're sent home without pay with no return date, and now, thanks to the White House, a threat of not having a job. And the remaining federal employees, about 1 million that are left on the rolls after Trump and his administration have purged them, will continue to go to work. And that might not seem like a lot to you, but they're not going to be getting paid. And some of these federal employees in Washington, D.C. and other cities around the country spend over $1,000 a month just commuting, paying for parking, paying for fuel, paying for lunches, paying for food. Even when they bring lunches from home, all of that cost has to be associated. And I know normal people have those issues too, because these are normal people. But now they're going to be working, and they're going to have those charges, and they're going to have all of their normal bills without a paycheck. And they're working for you. They're working for the average American. They're working to make sure that you have essential services, that pipelines are safe, that food is safe, that airline travel is safe. They're working to ensure that our country remains safe. And Republicans are refusing to pay them because Republicans are refusing to govern. Republicans are refusing to do their job. So, in a week, 2 weeks, 6 weeks, whenever this touches you as an American citizen, remember, the issues that are happening in this country right now are because Republicans are failing to govern. They're going to blame the Democrats, and they've already started saying they're trying to push $1.5 trillion so that illegal immigrants can have health care funding. That's false. Democrats are holding their ground, so over 150 million U.S. citizens and permanent residents can retain affordable health care. That 12 million people aren't kicked off of Medicare and Medicaid. Democrats are working for the American citizen. Republicans are actively working for the benefit of billionaires and against the American citizen. They're refusing to do their job. They're refusing to govern. While they control the House, the Senate, and the White House, they are not working for you. If you support what this regime is doing, what this administration is doing, you need to understand that they do not care about you. The only people they care about are themselves and billionaires. If you don't fall inside of their party, firmly in the leadership portion, they do not care about you. They're using you to get to power. And we're seeing it now. As Republicans continue to refuse to work for you, the American citizen, the permanent resident, the people who voted them into office, Republicans are not governing. Republicans are continuing to be obstructionists. And millions of Americans are going to pay for their ineptitude, starting with federal employees who are going to begin struggling within a week, within 2 weeks, depending on their pay schedule. Because the average American only has $1,000 in their bank account. And the average federal employee is underpaid compared to the average American. So what do you think they have in their bank account? Probably less than that. And they're going to struggle because they're not working six-figure jobs. Many of them are working 2 jobs just to make ends meet because they're choosing to work for the American public at 20 to 30% lower wages to serve you because they believe in a mission that they're now being attacked for believing in. They believe in an America that serves its people, that helps its people, that protects its people. And Republicans, they want to remove all of that to pay for billionaires, to give them tax breaks and make them wealthier on the backs of you, the average American. So whether this shutdown goes 1 week, 1 day, 1 month, or a year, when the pain begins to hit you, remember, it was Republicans' failure to govern, to do their job, what you voted them in to do. It was that failure that brought that pain into your life.